Among Allah's smallest creatures is one whose work benefits millions every single day. Tiny in size, yet remarkable in its purpose, the honeybee quietly fulfills a role that sustains ecosystems, supports agriculture, and provides nourishment for countless living beings. Yet more than 14 centuries ago, before modern science uncovered many of its remarkable characteristics, Allah directed our attention to this extraordinary creature. In Surah An-Naḥl, Allah says, "And your Lord inspired the bee. Take for yourself among the mountains, houses, and among the trees, and in that which they construct. Then eat from all the fruits, and follow the ways of your Lord laid down for you. There emerges from their bellies a drink of varying colors, in which there is healing for people. Indeed, and that is a sign for people who give thought." Qur'an 16:68-69. These verses are not merely informing us about the bee. They invite us to reflect on the wisdom, order, and mercy of Allah. A honeybee weighs less than a single gram, yet it performs tasks that are essential to the balance of life on Earth. As it travels from flower to flower collecting nectar and pollen, it also helps pollinate countless plants. By Allah's permission, this process allows many fruits, vegetables, and flowers to grow and reproduce. A task that seems so small contributes to the flourishing of entire ecosystems. The life of a bee is also a lesson in cooperation and purpose. Within the hive, every bee has a role. Some gather nectar, others care for the young, while others protect the colony. Each fulfills its responsibility with remarkable order. This harmony reminds us that Allah creates with wisdom and that every creature has a purpose within his creation. Perhaps the bee's most well-known gift is honey. The Quran describes it as a drink of varying colors in which there is healing for people. Honey has long been appreciated as a nutritious food, and throughout history people have used it in traditional practices. Above all, its mention in the Quran reminds us of Allah's generosity in providing blessings through his creation. The true source of every benefit is Allah, the Lord of all worlds. The bee does not choose its own path out of pride or desire. It follows the guidance that Allah has placed within it. Day after day, it carries out its task with precision and consistency. How often do we reflect on this? If such a tiny creature faithfully follows the guidance of its creator, how much more should we strive to follow the guidance that Allah has revealed to us through the Quran and the Sunnah of his messenger, alayhi salam. The more we observe the bee, the more we realize that greatness is not measured by size. A creature so small can become a sign pointing us toward the greatness of its creator. It reminds us that every blessing, every flower, every harvest, and every drop of honey is ultimately a gift from Allah. Reflection moment. The next time you see a bee moving quietly from flower to flower, pause for a moment. Remember that this tiny creature is carrying out the task that Allah inspired it to perform. Let it remind you that Allah's wisdom can be found in the smallest details of his creation, and that every sign around us is an invitation to know him more deeply. Every bee, every flower, every drop of honey, and every blessing in creation is a reminder of Allah's wisdom, mercy, and power. The more we reflect upon his signs, the more our hearts grow in faith, gratitude, and remembrance of him. If this documentary helped you reflect on one of Allah's signs, subscribe to Signs of Allah and join us as we continue discovering the countless signs that point us to our Creator. Reflect, believe, draw closer to Allah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.